walking on the street, they suddenly found that the sky was still under the bed, and the people who were still alive were still alive. So they immediately, the speed is like a flash, the body is tough as iron. He directly hit the big brother's arm, watched this terrible strength. Others quickly pulled away from the small town. They took the tradition of a chi mendungia. This is the Wian's Banshan's tree. Through the 4 doors, they took the small town street, and they took the people to the wide. They took the people to die, they took the people to die, and they immediately got the Wian's blood, and it was a deep, 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 deep. He is still in the distance. After all, what he learned is that he was a long-range attack, not suitable to get in and hit. Then, the Shifash is in the first starts, to control the Kuali's Tide Der Shin, and then, when he comes in, he uses the fire chain to heal his whole body. The big brother took the out of the waste, the spirit of the Tianchi, and the little boy, while the Fubu Wang San, to confirm the bond said, then take the yellow sand from it, making it a huge yellow fruit to get rid of the hero's dead. He was holding the yellows in his neck, and then, he took the yellows in his neck, and then, he took the yellows in his neck, and made it a huge yellows to protect the hero. The big brother took a hand. The result, everyone was in a complete as a whole, the whole town of Tianmao, the Zemur, the Zemur, the Zemur, didn't even a hair of a hair was not covered. The other had already flashed to the back. The Wei men are about to take another Zemur, after a hit, they will gain an advantage. Without a doubt, Tianmao was in a dead fifric. They will not expect a Zemur, but they will not expect a Zemur. The 2 of them to get them to die. Dead. Their fate was in a bad state. Wian appeared in Tianmao, and had a 300-year-old. However, at this time, Tianmao had a Taisui in his heart who was in a moment. They were killed. They were dead. Their fate was in a bad state. Wian, suddenly, he was in Tianmao, and he had a 300-year-old. However, at this time, Tianmao has a Taisui in his head. The anger of his heart and his heart, looking at Wian. I have always had a dream. In this world, there is no evil spirit, no Wian. Even now, to have you, I remember everything. It was too much. Teze wants to leave her body. Teze wants to take care of Wian. The result is already late. Teze has succeeded to integrate Wian's body. Wian immediately, like a meteor, has been rescued, to let them take care of their little bodies. He is ready to take the demon's waste. He is not a great hero, but he is in love with one another. He is already dead. His anger has already been gone. He has already been in a Jipus flashed before he had a circle, and has taken a Tenova in a 100-meter hole. This hit 999. When Tensai is up, he has been beaten by a spider. He knows the big thing is going to go, big thing is going to escape and keep his life, but he was taken by the Fubu's yellow sand to stop him. He was soon to be taken by the head of the dead. He wanted to take a deep breath. He wanted to take a deep breath. But Wunyan did not give him a chance to get his body to grow. He had to play with his feet. Until the power went down. He had no sense of the 10ele, completely without the violence. This is when he stopped, let him take a deep breath, and then to take a deep breath. After the closing of the 10ele, the big brother and the people of the people were to remove the people's knowledge of the people's lives, and to let the people not remember that there was a flood. The death was so severe. When the wind was in the wind, he had lost all his memories, and he went back to his grandma's house as a normal person. From this position, he called, and he hid in the dark, protecting the loved one, in order to avoid the fear of the devil, in order to avoid the fear. Not allowed to let the people know, they were hidden in the unscathed corners, to be protected in the world's peace.